Good morning, and welcome back to our read aloud of The Trouble with Antlers, aka Melvin's Rampant Rack. Today we're going to read chapter 10. If you'll remember, in chapter 9, Amelia and Melvin meet up right at the door to the history classroom with Mr. Sloth. Melvin runs away, and Amelia's pursuing him. He goes into the art classroom and has to bail out the window to escape Amelia because that's where she's headed. All right. Chapter 10, Stalking Melvin. Amelia couldn't believe it when Melvin just bolted. He looked horrified, and then he turned and ran. Surely it wasn't because of her. Maybe he'd forgotten his homework or something. Or maybe he got sick all of a sudden. Pushing her way through the mob of students trying to enter the classroom, Amelia caught a glimpse of Melvin just before he disappeared around a corner. She raced after him, calling his name, but only caught a glimpse of something sliding around the next corner before a girl stepped into her path. Amelia slid to a stop. It was Katrina Tiger. Amelia smiled. "Hi, Katrina." Katrina just glowered at her, orange eyes pretty much freaking Amelia out. "Did you want something?" No answer. "Okay, well, it's great to see you, Katrina, but I need to get to my next class." Amelia slid around Katrina and turned the corner. She stopped and looked around. No Melvin. "What class?" Katrina's low and raspy voice came from behind her. Amelia turned around, surprised that Katrina had deigned to follow, let alone speak with her. Art." Katrina shook her head. "No? Not yet." "I can't go to art yet?" "No." "Why not?" Katrina didn't answer. "Katrina?" No answer. "Well, if that's all, I really should get to class." Amelia took a step back. "We should hang out." Amelia wasn't sure which of them was more surprised by this statement. Katrina looked about as stunned as Amelia felt. Sure, Katrina, that'd be great. I need to go to class now, but maybe after school." "No." "I'm sorry, what?" "No, we should skip class. Hang out now." Amelia didn't know how to respond to this. It was so outside the realm of anything she might have expected from Katrina. It was probably a setup. That was the only explanation. A scene straight from a retro Carrie movie was surely next. "I'm not really one to skip school." "Why not?" Amelia had to think about that. There were so many reasons not to skip school, and about a million more for why she shouldn't do it with Katrina. Which reason to give that wouldn't offend, though? "I just don't like to fall behind in my classes." "Oh, come on. We'll have fun." Katrina stepped forward and did just about the scariest thing Amelia could have possibly imagined. She slung her arm around Amelia's shoulders like they were the best of friends. And this is a picture of Katrina and Amelia. "Katrina Tiger, what are you doing out here? You should be in class." Thank goodness that was Mrs. Spider, the art teacher. "And you, young lady, what is your name again? Oh, yes, Amelia. What are you doing out here?" "Well, Mr. Sloth dismissed class a little late, but then Amelia didn't want to get Katrina in trouble, so she said the only thing she could think of. I got a little turned around, went down the wrong hall, and Katrina here was kind enough to show me the way." Mrs. Spider just stared at her. She was a very tall, very thin woman. Her legs and arms were super long, and her face was narrow. Her hair was pitch black with random white strands throughout. Finally, Mrs. Spider looked at Katrina. "Is that true, Katrina?" "Yes, ma'am." "Very well. Get to class, young lady." "Yes, ma'am." "Now, Amelia, I wanted a moment to speak with you anyway." "You did?" "Yes, dear. Which medium do you like to work in the most? Where do you feel your artistic talents lie?" "Oh, I'm not sure." Amelia had never had an art teacher ask her this before. "I mostly enjoy drawing with almost any utensil. Pencils, colored or not, pens, charcoal, graphite. I also like to play around in digital drawing programs." Mrs. Spider nodded. That all sounds lovely. Any experience with sculpture or painting? Just in the occasional art unit. Jewelry making? Glass blowing? No, but that'd be cool. All right. The way art works here at Schiffer High is you pretty much direct your own studies. I will provide the materials you need, the models you need, but you determine your medium, your supplies, your representation of art. Wow, that's really cool. Yes, it is. Let's get to class now. She led the way to her door, talking as she went. So, my dear, think about what you would like to study in art this year, what materials you might need, and we'll speak again. Okay, thank you. And dear, Mrs. Spider stopped at her classroom door. Do try to be on time from now on. Yes, ma'am. I understand about Mr. Sloth. So do yourself a favor and learn the path between these two classrooms. Make sure you have everything you will need for art, and when he dismisses class, come straight here, no delays. Yes, ma'am. With a brisk nod, Mrs. Spider opened the classroom and immediately began shouting, Polly Porcupine, get down from there this instant! And that is the end of chapter 10. So today is Friday, and we will take the weekend off, but we'll continue our read aloud on Monday, and we should finish this book next week sometime. So, yeah, just in time for the end of school, at least here in my area. So, all right, I hope you enjoyed today's read aloud, and feel free to check out the books on my website, and, see you Monday. Have a good day. Bye.